Hello, great people. You're welcome to Bellforex in the crypto community. Today, we are actually on Forex Talk Time with Ron Rustant, and we are going to be looking into some basic analytics in the Forex market for the week. And if you are new to our program, please like and share the video. And at the end of this program, we are also going to announce the next program we are going to be having. So please make sure that you have nothing distracting you because we are going to be sharing some technical insight of about 5 currency pairs and 1 cryptocurrency pair. And for those Forex enthusiasts and for those trading Forex, it is very important for us to follow the program keenly and also contribute as we push. So great people, please, if you have been loving this program, make sure you give me some hearts, give me some like and share the program. And also, please, also follow Bellforex and Crypto Community on Facebook. So just check Bellforex on Facebook, on YouTube. Make sure that you follow Bellforex. And also, remember, Bellforex is having a seminar in Douala this weekend where we are going to be launching our new office. So please make sure you check on the Bellforex page for more detail about this event, where we are going to be teaching you a powerful trading strategy that you can use to have consistent profit every month, absolutely free of charge. And again, we are launching a free access trading hub to everyone. So free access means that you can have access to the trading hub, use the materials there to learn, to study, to trade, absolutely free of charge for your access for that trading hub. And you should be there to support this initiative. So please, you will see more about the event as we proceed. So great people, let's actually move straight to the deal of today, which is actually market analytics. But before I start, I would just like to hold on a little bit for some few minutes to make sure that we have more audience connected for the live. Please do me that favor, my friends, to like and share. If you are watching me, please just give us a share. I can see a good number of people watching us already. If everybody can click the share button, it will do us a lot of good for this to get to more people. Just imagine in this instant, just imagine in a situation where you never had the opportunity to see this. And today, if you have the opportunity to see this particular program, please do share it with others. So it is very important. Okay, great people. For all the Forex enthusiasts, for all those trading Forex, for all those who want to actually make a living out of Forex trading, I'll advise you to stick to this program till the end. But for those who are not interested in Forex, or for those who don't think that they can actually achieve some financial support from Forex, can skip the live. But if you think and if you wish to actually earn online, logically, trading Forex and cryptocurrency, then stick to this program till the end of the program. Thank you. So quickly, we are going to start with the dollar index, which we will deeply see what it is technical about the dollar index for today. For today, move on the dollar index, I will quickly switch our chart to the 3-month chart. And I am basically looking for key structures on the 3-month chart. Looking at the dollar index is very true that we are in a bullish market and we have a price ceiling right up there. And secondly, we have another a floor, a price floor beneath here. The market definitely is in a very perfect rally, moving to the upside. But looking into a little detail about the movement of price, we are going to have periods where the market is going to rally, the market is going to drop, but we expect to have an overall drop. So if we were to look at price in detail, to go deep down to see the small movement of price to take advantage of it, then there is an important price point where we can actually see a reaction of the dollar index in the days ahead, which is this important price point of interest, which I have I've mapped from here behind. So this is where I'm getting the point of interest, and I'll be able to extend this point of interest. If you look at it quite well, this was an area where we had some institutional execution from there, and the market has significantly reacted on this area for some time already. The market reacted within this area for a number of times. So we had the market reacting in this area 1, 2, and this is the third time price is coming back to that area. And we will quickly divide the area into 2 equal halves. So 50%, 50%. And we definitely expect price this time around to be able to penetrate at least 50% of the area before we can have a significant price action. Looking at the structure and the market movement for the dollar index, the dollar index is still in an uptrend, and we can clearly see it from our trend line mapping, which you'll be able to see from here. You actually apply the trend line methodology to quickly see how price has been reacting upon this chart. So the trendline methodology has been one of the methods where price has used to maintain a very dynamic boundary for the rally. So you can see from the very first point, the second point of reaction here, and the third point of reaction. These definitely were a great opportunity for people to actually buy the dollar index based on the trendline methodology. And also, it is also very vital that when we get into a market, it is good for us to always look at the different methodology that the market is moving to using, or the market is actually using to move. And quickly, I'm going to do some slight investigations to see what is actually going on from here. So basically, in the past, we had a resistance break and retest methodology. And again, we've had a diagonal resistance break and retest methodology again from this end. So, we have horizontal and diagonal. So we have trend line, which is support resistance, and also we have horizontal support resistance as well. So this has been one of the methodology that price has used to rally to the upside from this very end. And as well, the trendline methodology is still very valid in this market. So in this market, the trendline methodology and the break and retest methodology has been two methods or two trading method that has been very significant for the dollar index. You could see the perfect price action, the break and retest that were so perfect. And currently now, we find ourselves in a phase where a lot of traders are thinking of what to do. Some people actually are going to be taking aggressive buys today, and some people are going to be shorting because the market has just been selling a whole lot. But before we take any action based on the current price action of the dollar index, it is very vital that we pay a special attention to what is happening in the market, or we should be able to understand a particular pattern and to reduce risk. I can clearly see that there was a consolidation on the dollar index at this very point. And after the consolidation, there has been a break of market structure. And this is the consolidation that I've been able to map red. So after this consolidation, there has been a break of market structure to the upside. And if I am to use the break and retest methodology to be able to trade here currently, then I should be waiting that price should come back within the consolidation structure for me to execute. Here, price coming back here for me to execute will be a safe method. That is one. For me to look at an entry here. When price come here, you'll be required to go down on smaller time frames to look for an entry and an entry confirmation. We can't be able through this live to be able to break down this market based on a minute or 5 minute time frame to see where we are going to have a change in structure. But as a trader, I believe all of you know all of these things already. How? Because if we're able to give you a structural map of the chart and show you where we can have some beautiful action, your drift methodology and trade confirmation could be applied at that zone to make sure that you have a pure entry that will guarantee you profit. So definitely, this is exactly what I'm looking at: a pullback and retest into the structure, and a rally from there will make some sense for the dollar index. So till now, until further notice, until we have a pure trend change, the dollar index remains bullish. And I've shown you the possible structure already. I believe this will go a long way to help you to ease the way you're going to think about the dollar index today and how you can go about trading it. Please give us some hearts, like and share this program. Please also make sure you follow Bellforex on Facebook. Let's go to this next pair. The next pair we are going to be taking today will be Euro USD. And I'll quickly go into Euro USD. And I'll always love moving on higher time frames like the 3 hours, the 3 months, the 1 month as well. So looking at the dollar index, this is the monthly chart for the dollar index, and I'll quickly spot what happened or a pattern to see exactly what happened. So this is exactly what has happened for the dollar index. A trendline methodology was purely respected. Where this trendline was broken, there has been a trendline break retest. And after such patterns, we definitely expect a bearish market if we have a trendline break retest. You could use any methodology in your trade analytics, but it all depends on the methods which best express what is happening. So currently here, no need for me to do market structural mapping because the trendline methodology on the monthly chart clearly states to me what is happening on the chart. So this methodology could be used to understand price action to be able to make good trade decisions. Now, I would like to look at detail of price, what happened locally or around where price is currently at, to have an idea of what is happening. So currently we saw the market was like in a little choppy movement, yeah, from here. And what we saw from this chart was that after the consolidation that the market actually made at this very price level on this red line, which was a trend line, the market did a phase of expansion. Those trading market smart money concept, there was an expansion phase, and currently we are in a distribution phase. So this is the pattern. We had a consolidation like this, and there was an expansion, and currently we are in a distribution phase. So that is purely smart money concept that was applied to that structure. So we had an expansion phase, and now currently we're in a distributive phase on Euro USD. And so you should actually map that zone where we have those, where we had that movement. So currently Euro USD is in a downtrend. And if we want to map local support resistance where we can see a significant price action or a significant pullback in the days ahead, then we have this local resistance, which I've just mapped here. We have this local resistance, which is a very good zone where we are going to be looking at possible strike for a buy on this current market. Other local resistance like this one has already been broken, and the next price point that we are looking at is this price point down here. So Euro USD has been in a downtrend, in a massive downtrend so far, and it is very also important that we should look a vivid study of the way that the dollar index has been functioning, or we should look for a price action that has been useful, or a price methodology or a price movement technique that the market has been using so far to move. And basically the market has quite been trending, and I believe that trend lines will not do us some good, but institutional price point with huge volumes are areas where we could see a lot of price action. So if I want to do a vivid study of the price action here, we could see this zone that was made up of a huge institutional price movement. Looking at the candle size, the consistency of the candle, we can clearly see that this institutional price point had a break retest. So if you are trading this, you should be able to spot that areas where you have significant institutional volume flow, like at this very point here, price came back to fill remaining other left by institutions. And again, we also have again another scenario of an institutional volume injection here, and price came back to retest that structure. So this is a basic methodology that could be used here for your trade executions. And again, when I look at the current price movement, around this structure here, we have an institutional volume injection as well again. And for those trading Euro USD, it could be very, very important for you to look for a pullback into that high volume injection area for your trade execution. Selling Euro USD immediately from here is aggressive, and you are bound to expose your trade to a lot of risks. But a pullback into this volume injection, institutional volume injection that we saw from here, will be vital for you to take an execution from that very top to look for a downside. So if you are trading Euro USD today, please make sure that you take that into consideration and reduce your lot. Make sure that your risk is well managed. Please, guys, as you keep watching, please share this program, like and comment. Also, make sure that you follow Bellforex on Facebook. Okay, great people. Let's move to the next pair. I'll be able to take GBP USD, and I'll quickly look into the basic price movement that we have for GBP USD. So looking at GBP USD, guys, I'm just quickly going to go to the daily, or still we could just move to the monthly chart and see exactly what we have. We've seen clearly that GBP USD has been in a massive downtrend so far. Looking at price action and looking at other local support zones, we were expecting a trend change around this local support. But when price came there, we had zero confirmation of the price change. So we remain bullish till now. Now, as long as we remain bullish, I can also see a very important price point on the GBP USD from this area here, which it is a very important price point where we could have an action for the GBP USD with a price floor around this red zone here. So basically, it is very vital that we pay keen attention to this entire structure. And you know, at any time T, any fundamental could come in to actually favor GBP, and we may have a massive pullback. But still, we are in a downtrend. And one of the things we should do when we are in a downtrend is to look into the way that the market has been moving, so that we can have or develop a methodology for trade execution. So looking at this downtrend, if you want to continue trading the trend, one of the methodology that I've seen that price is using to move here is a base retest technique. So the base is basically a point where we had some consolidation, like we had a rally base, we had a drop base drop technique here. So this base was an important price point. So you can clearly see how market came into the base. And again, we have another base here. So the base retest technique is one of the most recent techniques that institutions are using to execute their trade. So retest into the base and sell. And as well, we have a retest into the base here and sell. And so this methodology should quickly be So definitely, if we're able to see price, if you understand the methodology that this market is actually using to actually move, you guys realize that the base technique is one of the ways, base retest technique is one of the ways that the market is going to be using to move here. And if price is able to rally back into this base, then it will provide us a possible trade execution opportunity for this market. So when you are going aggressively to sell, please be careful, since as long as the market is in a downtrend, we're actually going to look at price methods, which will give us opportunity to sell the market. So as of now, I would prefer a price opportunity that will actually sell, or that will actually lead a sell of this market. So that is one of the things that I should be looking at this price point. So if you are trading the GBUSD today, then that methodology should be looked clearly upon. And again, my friends, always make sure that you have an internal change in market structure, maybe on the 5 minute or 1 minute, before you confirm that a market has changed in trend. For those who trade market structure, they will understand what I'm trying to say. It is just because that the life is a short program and we cannot be going into a detail. For example, this is my 1 minute time frame. I would just like to take a fast example here. And on this 1 minute time frame, for example, if I were to actually confirm a change in trend, I will map my structures on this smaller time frame. This is the 1 minute. I map my structures. These structures, you may not be able to see them, right, on a higher time frame. So this is the last key structure that I'm having, this one that I'll extend. So when this market breaks this structure, I'll confirm a possible rise in price into this structure. Same way, if the market gets there, I'm going to confirm, because when this market is going up, it's going to create these structures as well. I'm going to make sure I use a structural break to confirm a change in trend. So please, if you don't know how to do all of this with market structure, you could join the WhatsApp group in the live description. Join our WhatsApp group for more content and possibly take a proper Forex course, because I know a lot of people are trying to understand what I'm doing here. So if you're not understanding what I'm doing here, you could definitely still need maybe some basic education to add upon your skills. So with this, I'm going to quickly go to the next pair, which is going to be gold. So gold is one of those pairs that a lot of traders are trading nowadays, and it is very vital that we look into the currency to that gold. Gold is a metal. Gold has been in a massive uptrend for a very long time, and gold is basically looked upon as a store of value. The price of gold has been in a significant rally, and we can see that a price ceiling for gold was attained this year, and gold went and touched a price ceiling that was created back in 2022 and as well back in 2020. So everybody is looking at, is there a possibility gold can break this ceiling? And while looking at that price ceiling that gold actually made, I can quickly spot a pattern that has been a consolidatory pattern when price of gold made that ceiling. And there is a possibility that gold is going to break above that ceiling anytime soon. We can see here clearly on gold, there has been a consolidation expansion theory application here, where the market consolidated within this structure, and we had an expansion out of the structure, and we currently have a distribution. So there is a great chance that gold will rally above and break that ceiling in the months ahead. So we should pay a keen attention on the current movement of gold. And as of now, gold actually is facing a lot of resistance from the price ceiling, and you have to go into a basic detailed local price action to also understand what is going on. And even on the local level, we can still spot another gold consolidation. So it will be advisable for you to only buy gold at the end of this local consolidation and always sell at the top of the local consolidation. For those who don't have a lot of scalping expertise, I'll advise you to stay safe by doing so. Gold is not any type of currency or any type of forex pair to trade, because it is actually very volatile. So you need to just pay attention to this structural mapping I've given here. It will go a long way to help you to see the way price move. So, but before I go, I'm actually going to go to the last stuff to look at, which will definitely be Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, I recently made an analysis for Bitcoin, trying to actually explain, so Bitcoin USD. So Bitcoin, BTC USD, trying to explain to people basically what I think about the price of Bitcoin. So for the price of Bitcoin, we're actually going to look at basic Bitcoin price levels, which, because basically Bitcoin is actually, it reacts a lot on local levels. So I'm just going to mark some local levels for Bitcoin. and I'll explain something very fast for you to understand something. So you can see that these are the basic local level that Bitcoin has, and Bitcoin has actually been reacting on those levels. And what it means here is Bitcoin is between these two important price level now. If Bitcoin breaks the low, then Bitcoin is going to move down to 18,000. If Bitcoin faces a rally here to the high, it's going to go back to the ceiling at its 2000s. Or if it breaks above 32,000, then it's going to the next ceiling at 46,000. So you could use this basic ceiling technique to basically floor and ceiling technique to basically trade Bitcoin. So this is time constraint. I don't want to make this live quite long. I just advise you to go straight to the live description and pick up the WhatsApp group link, join, and actually join the Bellforex community. And I also hope to see you in Douala for the launch of the Bellforex Trading Hope and also the teaching of our magical strategy this Saturday. So before we go, make sure that you also create your XNext account. So quickly go into the live description. There's a link to create your XNext account. XNext is the most reliable Forex brokerage you can use to trade Forex in Cameroon, and it also uses MTN mobile money and Orange mobile money. So it's the only brokerage that is quite reliable for you, for give you best trading condition for Cameroonians. So make sure that you create your XNext account. And when creating your XNext account, make sure that the address you've put should be in a detailed manner so that we can even help you at the end to get a document that will facilitate your XNext account validation. So a detailed address has to carry your city, your quarter, possibly your town, and the exact street, exact location. So you need to be able to describe the exact location where you are when creating your XNext account. So guys, see you on Saturday in Douala. Make sure, check on the Bellforex page to see more information about the new trading office launch. Thank you. See you next time.